Hi, I'm Donna. Welcome to Concepts Corner. This afternoon we have with us Rich Hudnut out of the Waukee Remax Concepts office. Rich is bringing 12 years of experience to us today, obviously, and he works in real estate in all different kinds of markets. So Rich goes all over. I'm going to plug Rich's background here and what he does. He's the hardest working agent I know. He goes all over the state of Iowa. He does residential, multifamily, land, home sites, but he has one niche that he has specialized in over the years, and that is short sales. With this last year, Rich, and COVID hitting and everything else, we've had some folks either get furloughed or lose their jobs, and one of the things that we don't like to talk about all the time, but it can affect agents and people out there in the metro area, is if they do get in any kind of financial hardship, short sale is an option rather than foreclosure.
Yes, it is. So
you're the expert. I'm going to have you talk to me a little bit today about how does a short sale work?
Well, on a short sale, basically you've already stopped making your payments or been trying to make partial payments, which the bank will not take. Once you're in that situation, the bank immediately starts the foreclosure process on you. You can go through that, and within 6 months you're going to be out of your house. With going to a short sale, a couple things happen. One, if we have an offer that we're working with, it will delay that foreclosure indefinitely as long as we're in an active purchase agreement. Things that you really need to worry about is up front. When this starts, you will have to do a hardship letter, and with that, a third-party authorization letter, which allows me to talk on your behalf to the bank and to the lender in any way on that particular loan. The other things that we will need, and they're going to ask for it as a constant update, so I'll tell you up front, you're going to have 2 years of income tax records. I need 2 months of bank statements and 2 paychecks stubs. So we just start getting those collected. As you get one, you send it to me, I have it on file. Now, pricing your home, we're going to take a good hard look at the situation and see if we can actually sell it without being a short sale first. But if it becomes obvious that it's going to be a short sale, then we're just going to say, okay, first offer up is good because you as a seller are no longer involved. It is between the bank sends their own appraiser out, and they negotiate through me on what they're going to accept and not accept. So that, as long as that's going on, you stay in the house. That also is giving you freedom that whatever you could have been paying toward your mortgage, you can set aside for doing that down or deposit on your rental, because you're going to be renting for about 2 years.
So short sale, it's a little bit different in foreclosure. I get to stay there while this is happening. I have given you third-party authorization, so you're negotiating on my behalf with the lender, and I can buy a little bit sooner than in a foreclosure situation. We've kind of talked about all the paperwork that they need to gather for you, and they are going to probably have to rent for a little bit after that. And again, it's just something that it's happening. Like I said, it's not anything that anybody really wants to get into, but if they do, they need an expert. You really, really do need an expert who has done this. We were talking before we went on camera. Can any agent do a short sale?
Any agent can do a short sale, but it does take a special personality to do it. You have to be patient, you have to be thorough, and you have to be tenacious, because you're going to have to continually make phone calls to that bank, giving them updates, and each phone call you may be on hold for 45 minutes before you actually get to talk to a person. So it does, it time consuming, but it's also, yes, any agent can do it.
How long does it usually take, Rich? If somebody contacts you and they say, I need to talk to you about this, I really think that this might be where we're headed. If they decide to get into that sort of short sale situation with you, how long of a process is that average?
That usually can be done within a 6 to 8 month period.
Okay.
It can go quicker with some lending institutions. Other lending institutions, it can drag out a lot longer, especially if there is a junior loan. If you have a home equity loan or something like that, that's a junior loan, and they don't have to give up but they have to buy out the first, and that can cause things to stretch out.
Okay, okay. So, again, if this situation might arise in your family or your friends or anybody that you might know, and short sale situation may be a better option than foreclosure, obviously you want to reach out to Rich Hudnut. He's with the Remax Concepts office out here in Waukee. Thank you for coming on Concepts Corner and talking to us about this kind of confusing. You've made it very clear a lot more clear to me. But again, you want to deal with somebody who is not doing this for the first time, but somebody like Rich who has really built a niche in regards to this. He knows the ins and outs, he knows where to cross the T's, dot the I's, and to make sure that you're protected as well. So thank you for coming on, having that
pleasure.
discussion with us.
No, you bet.